Blake can do in a game, and obviously he scored the ball really well tonight, but it seemed like his playmaking in big moments was kind of a difference.
Yeah, he's doing everything for us. The fact that he can bring the ball up the floor and make decisions as a big on a break gives us another dimension offensively. He can pass in traffic. He can touch pass to DJ. There's not a lot of guys that can make that pass. So he's just been great for us. I love him.
Doc, Chris said after the Memphis game that he really takes down the stretch personally because he's kind of the quarterback of the offense.
Yeah.
How reliable is he in those situations?
He's pretty reliable. We need all of them to be on the same page. I thought tonight we were. We executed the last 3 minutes of the game as well as we could offensively. Defensively, we had some miscues, but offensively, we were really good.
I feel like your guys are showing kind of different ways they can win. It seemed like the Chicago game was kind of opposite from this one. The beginning of the year, they kind of trounced.
Yeah, it's a mark of a good team. You think about the first half, I thought the starters really struggled. Second unit came in like they do in stretch. They were down when they came in. I think they left up 6. And then the starters basically gave the lead back out. And then we made the biggest stretch was, I think, the last 40 seconds we made back-to-back threes on execution plays. That was huge. Then the second half, I thought the second unit struggled and the first unit played great. I thought that one little stretch, though, with Blake and Mo and the second group was a good stretch again in the third quarter. So that's a group we have kind of found and we like.
Yeah, I think Blake scored the first 10 points of the second half. Did he sort of take it upon himself with the team scuffling a little bit?
Yeah, it was a very frustrating game from a coaching standpoint because you thought, Toronto had a horrendous loss last night, as far as emotional. And it felt like we should be up a lot. We got a ton of stops to start the game, and we basically fumbled the ball, missed shots. I mean, we looked bad offensively as well. And you could see, I thought the whole team was frustrated at halftime. We were up 8 or 9, I don't know what it was, but we felt like we should be up more. And when you do that against a team that played the night before, you have a chance of, putting them away. And we felt like we allowed them to stay in the game. And they did, and give them credit.
Doc, it looked like you guys made a lot of effort to kind of stagger minutes between Chris and Blake tonight. How much of that is kind of enabled by Blake's ability to make plays with the ball?
Well, it is, and it's always nice to have one of them on the floor. Now, we haven't done that much this year. We've gone with the 5-man units. I just didn't feel like tonight we had great rhythm with either group, so I kind of mixed it up. Maybe that's why we didn't have great rhythm. Who knows? But we've gone with 5-man units. I do like the staggering. It's funny how you have your plans coming into the season. That's what we worked on in preseason, and then we get in the season and we've been running 2 5-man units because our second unit has been that good, and it's allowed us to do it.
Staggering something you want to build into more of your repertoire?
Not really. On nights when we need it, we can do it because we know we can do it. That's a good thing to go to.
Maybe it's the blowouts or maybe it's other things, but JJ's minutes have been kind of down this year. Is that something that I know you've said in the past you want to be careful with him?
Yeah. Honestly, there's no reason for it. There's no thought to it at all, to be honest. I like keeping his minutes. I don't want his minutes too high, but, the other groups have been playing well, too.
And that, it seemed like I think that, well, you read my story when you walked in.
Well, that's not true.
Fair. I think there was a play where in the fourth quarter where JJ, is doing his thing. He's sitting on the ground or whatever, and you call for him. He comes in and hits a 3 instantly. Are you amazed that rhythm can find him as quickly?
Yeah, I'm just amazed at JJ, honestly. I've never seen a guy run so fast and have the balance to make a shot. That 3 he made before halftime. That's maybe 4 guys in the league. At the pace he was running, there's no way that ball should go in, yet he makes those shots, and it's frustrating the guard. So he's able to do that. He's able to sit for 10 minutes and come in and make the first shot. He's wonderful to be able to coach. He really is.
Doc, 2 questions. What was the confusion, I guess, on that 6 players on the court technical there towards the end of the fourth quarter? And it's tough when you have
a couple guys, one guy saying, no, don't come in, and the other ref saying, come in, and the other guy's doing like this. Everyone was confused. And I knew we were going to get attacked. That's where video is another example where video is not honest in some ways, because, of course, when you look at video, there's 7 guys on the floor. But what it doesn't show is one guy telling you to go in and one guy saying no. I mean, it was a confusion thing, and, I'm glad it didn't cost us a game, but those things shouldn't happen.